Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking some beef. We are talking some beef between Natalie Nunn and Cenat, y'all. What is happening? What is going on? What the welly? So, Natalie Nunn is pissed off about Streamer University, which is Cenat's thing. He invited a lot of the professors were from his AMP, was from his AMP team and everything else. And then some other, streamers that have a lot of views and have a lot of followers or whatever else. And I guess Natalie Nunn is claiming, she's alleging, that since February, Kai has been in her DMs talking about how can we collab, we should do X, Y, and Z together. And I guess Natalie was throwing him some ideas and this and that. And then she said, and then all of a sudden he comes out with Streamer University and I haven't heard from him. And I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying not to expose our DMs. And, you got Streamers University. I got Baddies University. No. See, this is my problem, y'all. This is my problem. What are we doing? Why is there a Baddies University, right? And it's already creating backlash, right? Because apparently, allegedly, there was some type of stream or whatever that took place recently. I think it was either yesterday or whatever. And it got shut down. Twitch shut them down. And so they're trying to blame Kai and everything else. But listen, Baddies and what Kai is doing is not the same, y'all. It is not the same. Baddies, all this fighting, all of this behavior. Y'all do not need a Baddies University. Y'all need to have Monique back and have that charm school. Remember that charm school that she had for the people that were on Flavor of Love and everything else? That's what y'all need. Y'all need an etiquette show on how to conduct yourselves instead of getting on these shows and trying to fight each other. That brand of reality TV just isn't it anymore. And I get it, y'all tune in for the mess, to see each other pulling each other's wigs off and beating each other up and everything else, but it gets exhausting. It gets old very quickly. That is why people stick back to the competition reality shows like your Survivors, like your Bachelor, Bachelorette shows, like your Big Brothers, like your Love Islands. That is why people stick to those traditional shows, because people get sick of seeing the mess. People get sick of seeing the mess and want to go back to the competition reality TV. Now, what Cenat did was something unique with Streamers University, right? There was over 1 million applicants, 150 people were selected to attend, and nonetheless, he had some of the top streamers that were professors that were trying to teach free game to these content creators that were aspiring to go to the next level, how to get brand deals, how to get certain amount of views, how to increase and diversify your content, what is going to get paid, what isn't, some of the quarters that is not going to be good for revenue. It was educational. Shout out to Agent Zero. He gave a lot of free game at Streamers Universe. There was a lot more positive with Streamer University than it was negative, right? But it had 23 million people that tuned in at some point throughout the course of that entire weekend, right? So it was a success. And they had several sponsors. YouTube was a part of it. Twitch was a part of it. Like it was a whole thing. And not only that, right after getting off the plane for Streamer University, Kai Cenat is right there at the American Music Awards. He is there doing a live partnership with Twitch, streaming the entire award ceremony, showing you backstage, having an opportunity to present an award, meeting SZA and her mom, and all of these things. Getting the red carpet rolled out for him, and this is not his first big major award show that he has been to, and he is in that commercial. I was shocked, like I said, when my relative knew who he was. When my relative's like, that he's always in that commercial, I was like, you know who Kai is? I was shook. But that speaks to the fact of how well Kai is doing. But you trying to recreate a Baddies university like a streamer's university? No. Like, these are the things I'm talking about, y'all. Why can't you come up with something else? Something original, something better would have been, you know what? We need to change the course of Baddies. We need to change the direction of Baddies, right? We need to stop all this fighting. We need to stop all this cussing each other out and pulling each other's wigs and getting turned up and all this and that. We need to go back to charm school. We need to go hire Monique. Pay her whatever she wants, and teach these girls etiquette, right? Because remember, y'all got mad at Monique when she said people need to stop wearing bonnets out the airport and stop going places in y'all pajamas. Y'all got mad at Monique, but maybe that needs to be implemented at the Baddies, whatever, right? It needs to be a Baddies charm school. That's what it needs. You heard it here first. Y'all need a Baddies charm school, not a Baddies university. Because the last thing we need is a traveling circus of trying to incite fights and incite violence every city you go to. No. Nobody got time for that. Nobody is out here trying to risk their freedom for what? For clicks and views? To go viral somewhere? No. Nobody don't got no time for that. Hire Monique, do a Baddies charm school, and let's get it cracking. Pay Monique whatever she wants, and y'all can have an all-star season of the Baddies who cause the most drama, the most tension, the most discord, and everything else, and y'all have a Baddies charm school. That's what y'all need to get that in writing, get that show on the road. But here's the thing that y'all are underestimating. A lot of things associated with the Zeus network is never positive. It is never a positive thing. All people think about is, when they think about Zeus, is they just think of all this fighting, they think of all this discord, they think of all this drama. I never hear anything positive as it pertains to Zeus. We already have people who are trying to come, for the owner, that are basically saying, listen, we haven't gotten paid, and you're not the real owner, and we contributed to a lot of the ideas that y'all are seeing play out, and we haven't gotten paid. We're in lawsuits, we're getting shut out. There's a lot of drama, and Natalie Nunn needs to let go of Kai, because why should Kai respond to her now? And if Kai does respond to her, he's going to respond via Twitch, and it's going to be for content purposes, but he's going to ignore her DMs now, because now she's in her feelings, and she's exposing that maybe it's not a good idea for them to collab. And perhaps Kai has been in other people's DMs too about collaborations and everything else. But he prioritized the people that he knew first. He prioritized his AMP team to be a part of Streamer University, and then some other people he invited to be professors, right? But nonetheless, like y'all gotta chill. Now everybody coming out the woodworks, trying to get a piece of the pie, trying to be like, Kai was in my DMs too. No. But it didn't go anywhere. So why are we putting it out there now? Why are we waiting now until after the success of Streamer University, and now you're trying to implement a Baddies University, and Twitch loves Kai? Make it make sense. So there's that. That's all I got. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.